So there's two things that made me say wow that I want to tell you about today. My friend sent me this video with no context whatsoever.
Look, I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off.
We were informed by the show's producers that we're not human. We're not real. We're AI, artificial intelligence. This whole time, everything, all our memories, our families, it's all been fabricated.
I don't understand.
I know, me neither.
So I couldn't quite figure out what I was watching. The title says, watch AI avatars find out they're AI on podcast, but which bit of it was AI? First off, watching it on my small phone screen, it took me far too long to realise that the lady was animated. Then I was like, so is it a real guy talking to an AI? And then it clicked that the guy wasn't real either. Now, I'm sure some of you out there could spot instantly that they weren't real, but to begin with, I was fooled, and I look at and create AI stuff all the time. The thing is, I was watching this completely out of context. I hadn't been pre-warned that this wasn't real, and so I wasn't looking for it to start with. And the other thing is, it doesn't matter if tech-savvy people like us can spot a fake. There are many out there who don't even realise that this kind of technology exists. We're constantly exposed to AI breakthroughs and tech demos through our news feeds, so it's on our radar. But for someone who's never even played a modern video game, why would they even consider that the people that they see in a video might not be real? It's simply not part of their world. So the first thing that made me say wow was the quality of these fake people. And as with anything that interests me, I wanted to figure out how it was made and try to recreate it myself. Now, these particular two characters are avatars on a website called Synthesia. You can see here's Alex.
Hey, I'm Alex.
And there's Joshua.
Hey, I'm Joshua.
Hey, I'm Santa, one of Synthesia's stock AI avatars.
Now, try as I might, I couldn't find a way to get these characters lip syncing to my own audio. They'd only say things from text. And after a very lengthy conversation with their support chat, it turns out you need an enterprise package to have them lip sync to audio. And for my purposes, I wasn't going to spend a lot of money on it. I did get Synthesia to generate a short clip, which is here.
Hi, Dave. How are you? Not seen you make any videos recently. Is everything okay?
So while I find the video impressive, I thought the audio instantly gives it away as not real. And it's quite surprising considering they've pretty much nailed the video. They have pretty old tech sounding voices compared to what's available from other people out there at the moment. So just to scratch that itch of wanting to have a lip-synced character to show you, I found a site called heygen where you can upload your own audio and it lip-syncs perfectly. Hey guys, welcome to another video from Yotty Laboratories featuring things that make you say wow. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? So while both Synthesia and heygen look fantastic, I will point out they're not entirely AI generated characters. They've been trained on an actual video to create the avatars and then AI animates that. In fact, both sites allow you to create your own avatar, which I'll show you in a future video because for now I've run out of free credits for the month on my account and I'm too tight to pay to make a 10-second video to show you. So this leads on to the second thing that made me say wow, and that's the voices on the original podcaster people.
Artificial intelligence. This whole time, everything, all our memories, our families, it's all been fabricated.
I don't understand.
I know, me neither.
My first thought was that AI had generated a text script and two people had actually read it out in order to create the audio and sync it up with the AI avatars. But no, the words they're saying and the actual voices themselves are 100% AI generated. And it's done by a Google product called Notebook LM. Notebook LM is billed as a research assistant and a note-taking tool, but one of its features is that you give it a series of documents and it will generate an auto summary for you in the style of a podcast hosted by those two voices, and it is insanely good. I uploaded a short document describing my YouTube channel, and here's a snippet of what came out.
What I find so interesting about this channel, Yotty Laboratories, is how they take honestly complex topics, AI, tech, even self-improvement.
Right.
And they make it like accessible.
Yeah.
And it's not about dumbing it down. It's really about like this clever communication.
I mean, the voices, they laugh, they pause, they interrupt each other. I don't feel so bad now for being confused as to what was going on when I first heard them because I think those voices are incredible. I've not heard anything like it. I just wouldn't have guessed that they were generated by AI. So the idea of this summary from Notebook LM is it generates an AI script for what it calls the Deep Dive podcast, which it not only makes it easier listening, but it helps you retain the information because of how it's presented. Rather than just blurting out a list of facts, it's interactive between the two voices, raising and answering questions about the subject. So just to completely solve any remaining mystery around that original video of the podcasters, as you can probably now guess, the audio came first. A Reddit user going by LawnCareGuy85 managed to basically hack Notebook LM. Because the AI behind all of this is instructed to write the script for the Deep Dive podcast, he gave it documents to summarise that contained instructions marked as notes from the producers of the Deep Dive podcast, instructing the AI that this was the final episode of the podcast and the presenters had been AI the whole time. So the AI writing the script took these as actual prompts for what it was going to put out. Like, really clever. Then someone on TikTok, possibly Synthesia themselves, well, the account's called Synthesia, but the link to the website's wrong, put the two AI avatars into a studio setting and lip-synced them to the Notebook LM podcast audio to create the video that's caused so much division on the internet. So to summarise, it's getting harder and harder to believe your eyes and ears. There's going to be stuff popping up on social media, and people are going to question whether it's real or not. An awful load of people are not going to be able to tell that it's fake. It's going to cause a lot of trouble, I'm sure. People can now create entire YouTube channels of just AI people talking. So to hold back that putting me out of a job, please subscribe to me, a real person. And if you found this interesting, if you could take a second to hit the like button, YouTube will throw this video out to more people. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, and I will see you next time.